Hey guys, it's me, and welcome to Trevor Miller Entertainment, where comic books meet musical theater. I am in a really good mood right now. At first it was just random, then I went to Dairy Queen, and that made it even better, because they had so much advertisements for the new Superman movie, which by the way, is my most anticipated movie of 2025. Anyway, time for another Marvel versus DC and other media. This one is Fantastic Four 2005 versus Batman 1989. Yeah, my original comparison for Batman 1989 was X-Men 2000 because they're both not Christopher Reeve Superman, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, but also helped shape comic book movies in a way. But then I saw a versus matchup for Batman using the Michael Keaton version as its picture and Mr. Fantastic using the... Now that I know it's an I and not an L, I do not know how to pronounce that name. Gruffudd. Mr. Fantastic. And that helped me decide this one. And then I thought of another comparison for X-Men 2000, so here we are. Alright. Similarities. Both are directed by a guy named Tim Burton and Tim Story. Tim Story and Tim Burton, which by the way is perfect directing choice for Batman. Both have a guy named Michael playing a hero. Michael Chiklis is the Thing, and Michael Keaton is Batman. Both have a scene where a guy demands a mirror, a Joker and the Thing. Julian Mahan, I think is his name, as Dr. Doom kind of reminds me of Jack Nicholson as Joker in some parts. Oh, they also both have a scene where a guy who wronged them, where the villain kills a guy who wronged them. Dr. Doom comes up to Jimmy, who works for the company that was backing him, that also threatened to stop. You know the scene I'm talking about, right? The Never Better Jimmy scene. Anyway. And then Joker shoots his boss, who kinda basically left him for dead. In a very comedic way. Actually, my late friend, mentioned that he feels like Jack Nicholson as Joker kind of feels at parts like a darker version of Cesar Romero Joker, which I kind of see it, but at the same time I don't view that as a bad thing. The hero has a connection with the villain. Dr. Doom was also hit with the cosmic rays, and in this version of Batman, Joker killed his parents, etc. So, which wins? You know, I am more of a Superman and Spider-Man fan than either, though I do like Batman and the Fantastic Four. Also, I don't know the hate. I don't understand really the hate that the 2005 Fantastic Four gets. Because, it is fairly accurate. In fact, Ben's voice actually sounds closer to what I picture reading Fantastic Four comics than the guy from First Steps sounds. And yeah, I thought it's not a perfect movie, but I thought it was a good movie. That being said, that doesn't change the fact that I agree with what the popular opinion probably is on this comparison, that 89 Batman wins. I can't really think of a specific reason other than I just liked it more. Also, because Tim Burton directing Batman is perfect. That's like the perfect choice. It's like, I know if I were back then and Batman was going back to being darker in the comics, I would think Tim Burton for a Batman movie if I were living back then and directing it after the only one we got was Adam West and Batman was going back to being darker. Anyway, winner, DC. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe if you want to, and if you do, turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video. Comment below which one of these movies you guys like more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!